Hello nail friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariana and every week I share with you tips and tricks how to become a better nail technician. Today's video will be a little bit differently. I want to share with you an interview with one of my students from online shaping class. Listen carefully, and because she's sharing secrets how to shape 30 minutes of nail appointments. Why have you registered to the shaping course?
For me, it was proper form placement, which your course completely covers, and the correct structure for doing certain types of nails. Because when you start in the industry, we didn't really learn nail shapes. You learn about the gel, you learn how to slap a form on, put on the gel, and that's it, really. And you're on your own, basically, right? So there was really no structured part of the course that covered proper form placement and creating the shapes, the square, like fundamental. You said the square you start with the square and it goes from there, so to speak, right? So yeah, so we didn't really learn any of that. And I've looked back on the pictures of the nails that I did back in 2016 and worked my way up. I mean, I have improved over the years, but starting, I mean, I know I've made mistakes, but starting in September, when I can see an improvement like 100% different in my nails alone, right?
So how did you find the course program and feedback?
Oh, very good. And I'll tell you what I like about it. And some people may not like about it, but I do like the constructive criticism. Okay. So you will pick the bones out of everything. You go through everything. You let us know what we did wrong. And that's fantastic, because I find that, and I've taken a lot of courses since 2016, a lot of shaping courses. And sometimes I find you're just pacified. You're told, oh, that's wonderful, that's great, that's wonderful, that's great. It's not. You're paying money. You want to learn. You want to be corrected. I mean, what's the point of paying the money if no one is going to teach you in the correct fashion? I mean, you're walking away then spending all that money and still doing the same exact mistakes. So you don't do that. You don't do that. So yeah, I think it's good. Some people might not like criticism. And I mean, you're not mean. I mean, you're doing what you're supposed to do, right? So I think it's good. I think the criticism and showing us what we need to correct is fantastic.
Nail friends, if you don't mind, could you please share when did you took your first nail course and how's? Now looking back, do you was satisfied about your first nail course? Was everything included? What do you was needed later in the business? And do you wish right now to change something? I'm looking forward to see your comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, because every week is coming new educational video which will help you to build your business and become a better nail technician. If you would recommend this course to someone, what will be two main things? Why?
Speed would be one. My speed has improved because of the filing schedule. I love the filing schedule. I think that it just, and once you start and you practice and you do that, it just comes to you just like that to do it. And there's no second guessing, right? And again, it goes back to custom fitting the forms. You showed how to do them both ways, both the speed one, where it's already on the client and you cut whatever. I like doing it that way. And it makes it faster. So, those two things, the filing schedule and the custom forms. Customizing forms has made all the difference in the world, because when you put the custom form on and you create the nail, almost not, I can't say perfect because mine are not perfect yet, but you know what I mean? It lessens the filing and it lessens your time. I have done my nails now twice, and I've done them faster than I do the fills on my clients. And that's a lot, especially when you're working with your non-dominant hand, right? And I've done them so quickly. Even my husband was like, geez, you're already done. I'm like, yeah, I am. So it has shaved time off. And your products, I'm going to tell you the products.
For I know you have mentioned you switch it, but for course,
You didn't
I
have
don't
to.
push anyone, so
I know.
it's optional. You
So
choose
for
whatever.
me, when I did this, I wanted to jump in. That was it. I was going full ahead, right? So I wanted to get them, and I did. I got them, and I must say I absolutely love the line. So far, I love all of it. And I mean, because I picked up so much of the stuff, and my clients really like it. They like that it's just, I have the bottle of your primer and I have the container of gel, and that's it. There's not a pile of different containers on my desk anymore, right? So it's just amazing. So, and I just find it nicer to file too. It's so much nicer when you do file. I can't say enough about it. I really like the products as well.
Thank you so much for your feedback. So you said, did you did any tracking like on your clients? How much your time is shorter right now? Did any?
Yeah, well, I'm shaving off at least a half an hour on everybody's seat time, right? So, and I haven't had a chance to get everybody in yet to switch them over, but because I'll do that now in another couple of weeks. But yeah, at least a half an hour for sure off of everybody's time, if not more, because it depends on the fills. It's even more because I don't have to go through all of those steps as I did before, because like I said to you, I was doing a dehydrator. I was also doing the primer, and then I was doing a clear coat, and then I was using whatever I was using to build the nail with. I didn't necessarily use it to build out on top. It was just a tip. So you're using a whole bunch of different products, and now I'm using two, the primer and the one, right? So, but yeah, it's been
from
good.
the price point. Do you find is worth it how much you paid for the price course? I mean, what you pay and what you got.
Oh my gosh, yes. I would have, in my opinion, it's worth more. It's worth more because to me, it's just opened everything up. And for me, I just found that it was, it's just very informative. You put a lot of work into this course. You put a phenomenal amount of work into the course, and it's just so detailed with every step. You have a video, you have illustrations, you have all of that. So yeah, and I compare it to another one that I have done, and there was videos, there was no illustrations, there was some videos, but there was never feedback. There was no immediate feedback. So when I send you photographs and upload them, you're very quick with your feedback afterwards and looking at them, right? So I found the other one, like I had to do the entire, I guess, the 5 or 6 shapes, and I didn't hear back from anybody, and it was just upload the pictures and you were done. It's not good, and I paid a lot more money for that course, right? So, but no, I think that this course is well worth the money, well worth the price point, right? So
yeah. Do you have any other thoughts what you want to share about the course?
Oh goodness, that's a hard one. Well, I would suggest that if anybody is struggling with the nails, especially new techs as well, and old techs. I mean, I've been doing this now since 2016, so you're never too old to learn. And obviously, new techs, this would be great for them because a lot of new techs are coming out of their courses exactly like I was and everybody else, coming out with very little direction and very little information on how to build nails properly. And I think that it's well worth it. And I think everybody should take the course, and especially where you touch on the manicure work too, for the cuticle work, right? So that's also another plus with this course.
Thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you was feeling that happiness and energy after finishing the shaping course and increasing the speed that much. This is very much for all my students from shaping class. If you want to increase your speed and level up your shaping, then you can learn with me online. I will attach down below in description. You can find the link for shaping course and you can see full course program. I'm looking forward to see you next week on another video tutorial or maybe on online shaping course. Have a great nail day and see you next week.